Hello, guys. I hope you're all okay. And welcome to my channel. And welcome to all my panel as well. We've got goodbye, Gary. We've got Phantasmagorical and Emma P here. And obviously, you've seen the thumbnail and title. Today, we're talking about dreams and all things dreams related. Night dreams, nightmares, sleepwalking, sleep talking, sleep paralysis, and astral traveling. And obviously, you guys join in the chat as well. Let us know your dreams, weird dream stories, or whatever. We've got Mary Lynn here. Hello, how's it going? Angie C. Hiya. We've got Andre Knight. How are you, love? We've got Megan O'Shea. Hello. We've got Jackie. And Andy says, hi, Gary Fanta and Emma. Hi, Angie.
Hey,
Hello, my friends. Gary is not here at the moment, but I will go get him. I will wake him up from his dream state.
Yeah, go wake him up.
He might be sleepwalking, you might have to chase him.
He's very fast, you know.
And we've got Tiffany here as well. Hi, Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany's in the house.
Oh my God, I was
Hello,
fucking
Tiffany.
stupid you all day.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you were there at the bottom. Hi, Laura B and Real Pamster. Hello. And Mary Lynn as well.
Tiffany, did you say you were stuck in poo all day?
Stuck in poo? What?
Seriously?
Is that what you said? Did I hear you wrong?
It's a call center term.
Hi, Susan.
Oh.
Like stupid, absolutely just shit calls where people shouldn't have even picked up the phone. Well, I don't have my card with me, so I'm like, the point of this call was.
I hear you. Yeah.
Stuck in poo.
I look like
poo.
customer service.
Hey everyone in the chat. Hey Hen. I hope my pets don't bother today. She knows what I mean. Draco, Dino, and Lizzie.
Hey, Pamster. As well. How's it going?
Pamster.
Yes. I got Darth here. Darth has to pop into stuck in poo. What?
Take it as you will, Darth.
Hi, DJH as well. Hi, panel chat. Only here for a while, but I hope you enjoy the stream. We're going to talk about dreams. And obviously, like, I know that some people, at least Emma here, and I think Gary as well, has had sleep paralysis. I can't remember if you said you had sleep paralysis.
So much.
And Phantasmagorical. And Tiffany, there you go. Only me. I'm the only one that's not had that. I've not had the crone sat on my bed, pushing me down. But yeah, we're going to get into astral traveling as well. Pamela says astral traveling is interesting, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Pamela says sleep paralysis is the worst. But I got the idea for doing the stream when I was talking to Emma about sleep paralysis. So I'm gonna let you go first, Emma, because I'm really interested in about what you like, all your stories.
Okay, so where do I start? Right, I have it written down anyway. So basically, I've sort of like grown up with it. Like I had it for years. Like I started getting it in my early teens, and it would be just I say normal, whereas it's not paranormal. So you just like sort of see your room and you can't move, and you're trying to get out of it. So it went like that, and then like this one time in my life, I had this vivid dream. It was like a horrible dream, which it's kind of messed up. Like I mean, I can talk about it if you guys want, but it's kind of messed up. It's so random.
This is the place.
Draco.
Yeah.
Okay, Oh, you hear Draco? Draco, go away. It's my robot dragon, apparently, but
Let me just ask
I
you a
don't
question.
have any.
Sleep paralysis. It's not a new name for night terrors. Night terrors, nightmares, they're different. Sleep paralysis is basically you feel like you're being pushed down on the bed and that you can't move, and you're awake and you're aware, and it's very frightening. Emma's experienced it quite a lot. I've not experienced it, but my brother has, and I remember his story from years ago. But I'll tell that after Emma's story. Go on, Emma. Sorry.
Yeah, basically, like sleep paralysis is where you're asleep and your brain wakes up before your body. So that's pretty much it. So you can either have it going into sleep or coming out of sleep, and I always have it when I'm coming out of sleep. So it depends. Like if my sleep's messed up, that's when I'll have it as well. But yeah, where I mean like normal, there was nothing that I didn't feel no evil entity before. So that's what I mean then. But okay, so yeah, this vivid dream I had, I was basically like looking out the back, because basically I live in a flat, and out the back there's like a yard, and then there's houses. Like you can see the gardens of the houses, and basically I could hear this screaming, and it was like very loud screaming, and it sounded like a father was sort of hitting his child, like his son, and I could hear it, and like I sort of went out the back, and then I could see, like I saw this like little boy, and the way they looked in my dream, it was like they were from the Victorian times. So it's like everything was in color, but they were in that sort of like black and white, but it's like brown and white. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
I know what you mean.
So it was like that. And the boy like ran away, and then the father came and was like, "Oh, did you see my son?" And I was like, I think he went that way. So I directed the father like the wrong way. So that's basically what I remember from my dream. So after this dream, I went into sleep paralysis, and I saw this black hole on my wall. And like, yeah, so I saw this black hole on my bedroom wall, and I was like, oh my God, what's that? So I tried to get out of it. Bearing in mind, this all happened in the space of 9 minutes because I was on snooze because my alarm went off. So I had all of this in the space of 9 minutes. But yeah, so I woke up out of that. And after that, when I had it again, like a little bit after, as in weeks ahead, I sort of fell asleep on the sofa, and I felt like this evil presence behind me sort of sucking the life out of me, and I couldn't breathe. So I was like, so this happened at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something. So like I sort of experienced that, and then like in that same 24 hours, I had it again when I was having a nap. And at this time, I was with Jeremy Cole, and I was calling out to Jeremy Cole. This is how bad it was.
For everybody who doesn't know what Jeremy Cole is, please explain, because we're like the only British ones in this panel, Emma.
I know. So Jeremy Cole is like, it's kind of like Jerry Springer, but not as bad as Jerry Springer. Like,
okay.
So like Jeremy Cole, it was like where people would come on, air their business, and they're known for their bad teeth. So everyone just takes the mick out of them. But Jeremy Cole actually got stopped because there was some sort of suicide that happened with a contestant. So they stopped the show. So yeah, it doesn't go ahead now. But yeah, like after that, one sec, yeah. So hold on, like
next page.
Yeah, next page. So right, so sometime after Jeremy Cole, the Jeremy Cole event, I sort of I had sleep paralysis again, and I was like laying on my bed, and I could see this weird squiggly thing on my ceiling. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like a weird thing on my ceiling. And then I kind of went into, it was kind of like a vision in the sleep paralysis where I saw this lovely garden. It was like the Garden of Eden. And then suddenly it started to turn evil. And it was like I was being dragged into an evil garden or hell or something like that. And it was super scary. And then like I finally got out of that. And then I sort of had like a few more experiences where I would fall asleep and I would feel the evil presence there. Like, crazy thing is I haven't had anyone on me like suffocate. Like I've not seen an entity on me, but I'm worried it's going to get to that stage. But it's still scary. But the next event was when I was at my boyfriend's. Yeah, next one was when I was at my boyfriend's, and like he woke up, and I sort of woke up, but then like he went out the room, and then I fell back to sleep, and I was back in sleep paralysis again. And like I was trying to call out to him because I just felt this evil presence again. And I thought I saw like a figure by the door. And when I was trying to call out to my boyfriend, I heard this like evil thing laugh, and it was just like that evil laugh, and this went on for like a couple minutes, and then like I finally woke up out of it, and I was like, oh my god, like I said to my boyfriend, did you not hear me calling you? And he was like, no. So I was like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was quite scary. And then then I had it again like a few more times at his, and he sort of knows now when I am in it because I make weird noises. So like he kind of knows now. But the last evil one I had, which was like a couple months ago, I sort of had a nap and I felt this like thing pushing me off the bed. So I was sort of edging towards the end of the bed, and I was like, what the hell? And I woke up, and I was like, fully woke up, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell? But that's pretty much majority of what I've been through with it. And then like, yeah, I've had crazy dreams I could talk about won't be able to shut me off if I start talking about my dreams, honestly.
We'll go on to dreams in a minute. But that sounds absolutely terrifying. That though, like, I've never experienced it personally, but like I was saying, one of my brothers, I remember from when I was a kid, him waking up and coming to my mum, right, and saying, "Why did you walk in my room and not help me?" And she went, "What are you on about?" He said, "I was awake and this woman was like sat on my chest and you walked in my room and I was shouting you, but my voice weren't coming out. But I was looking at you, but you wasn't helping me." And I remember how terrifying that sounded and how scary that is. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd hate to go through that and feel bad for anybody who does. Hence,
so
the dragon.
scary.
The dragon is loud tonight.
Yeah.
What? No. I don't know why it happens. I don't know why it happens. But I do want to say, like, I've heard sleep paralysis is genetic, and my mum gets it, and my cousin gets it as well. My mum, she once told me that when she was in it, she saw me with like a weird like man behind me, and she couldn't make out who this man was. But it was like, I don't know, she couldn't make out anything with the guy, so I guess it was like a dark shadow shaped like a man. I don't know. But I don't know when
the two people that people either see is either the crone or the guy with the spindly legs. I can't remember what he's called now. His name's gone out of my head, but that's quite common.
Slender Man. Slender Man.
Slender Man, that's it. Slender Man, that's the one. And people all over the world, people all over the world see these two same visions or some sort of version of it, even though it's apparently just a scientific normal thing. Phantasmagorical, what experience have you had with that? Like I think you might have been before. Did you say you've been through sleep paralysis as well?
Yeah. Well, I have the terrifying ones, the like paranormal type.
1 second.
When I lived with my two best friends in this house, it was an old house from like the 1890s or something like that. And it had been split into 4 apartments. And I was rooming with one of my friends. In his room, I was sleeping on like a little air mattress by the wall, and he was over in his bed. And when I had it that time, it's like I had experiences in that house too from paranormal. We could talk about that another time, but anyway.
Yeah, we'll do a stream on that. We'll do a paranormal stream. I'll set that one up.
But it was something like I was laying by the wall on the air mattress, and it's like it picked me up by my shirt and was pushing me up the wall.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't call out to him or anything. You know, that's what in my head, that's what it was doing to me. Couldn't call out or anything. And then I've had a couple here where I live with my sons where it's like something like this black mass is like holding me down, and I can't yell out. Like Emma was saying, you're kind of awake, but you can't do anything about it. You just had to let it go, run its course, and it's very scary. And that was just probably not even 5 minutes. It's very terrifying at the time, especially when you see apparitions or something like that. It kind of rattles you for the rest of the day or night. I've had it in the middle of my night, in the middle of sleeping, and as I'm coming to. But yeah, those were some of my worst ones. So it is scary.
It happens kind of like when you're like in the dream state, but kind of waking up at the same time, right?
Or it can happen when you go to sleep as well. It can happen either.
Yeah, there's two different types.
Yeah.
It's usually when your sleep is messed up. If you're not in a good sleep, that is when it happens the most. And when you're on your back, if you're laying on your back, that's where you're prone to having it more. But even though I've had it on my side, I have had it on my side because I was on the sofa one time. So yeah, I have had it like on my side, but it's mainly on your back. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one like that's when it's happened to me is when I was on my back, and it was I was actually like awake. I think just kind of like waking up, but say my arms are down by my side like this, and I'm looking up, and I see the room, and I'm in the room, and I'm awake, but I can't move. And it's kind of like I have to like force and force myself up. You know what I mean?
It's so horrible
to move. It's like something's holding me down. Like I can't. I don't see anything. I just see the room. That's it. But it's just something is not letting me move at all, and it's hard to breathe sometimes. It's like something sitting on my chest.
Yeah. My ex had that, and I would hear him like whimper, and I'd have to shake him to get him out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes if I hear my mum, I have to sort of wake her up out of it.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot, though. She doesn't have it a lot.
Yeah.
It's
only happened to me. It's very, very few and far between from when it's happened to me. But when it does happen, it's scary as shit.
Yeah.
It tends to happen to me as well if I watch a lot of horror movies or messed up stuff. Like one time I had a hell dream when I was watching a lot of dark web stuff online and paranormal stuff. Like it's so weird. But we can go into that later when we talk about dreams.
Yeah, you can talk about it. It's all good.
Okay. It depends. Does anyone else want to talk?
I haven't gone yet.
Yeah, I was going to say Tiffany because she hasn't talked about it.
You should talk.
Okay, so paranormal or not, I don't necessarily see things with the naked eye, but I can feel them.
Same as me.
I think I get it from my grandma and I get it from my dad. When I can tell when something in the house is evil. I've confronted supernatural things that have taken over my friend who came from DC to visit me, and he was staying in my apartment, and something took him over, and he started attacking me and coming after me. But yeah, I'm steeped in both. Well, Christianity, I was raised Protestant, but I know a lot about Catholicism, and I know for a fact using that during that situation works a lot better. I know a lot about pagan magic as well, as I am a pagan. So
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, I've seen things, but I haven't, when I am in sleep paralysis, it's usually one of two things, and I can always tell. There are moments like Gary was talking about when I just can't move and I'm paralyzed. Okay, those minutes, I know it's a physical thing. I wait it out. I wait until I can actually feel my limbs. and then I start moving around. I made a mistake once of trying to move before I was ready, and I like almost face planted. Like my leg buggled underneath me, and I had to use a cane that day. Just saying. And the other kind, particularly when I was in that abusive household, as my granny said, there's evil in that house, and you could feel it. Yeah, there was a lot more going on than just the abuse. There was something there. And it could have been just all the negative energy from all the dark things that are going on that can happen. It doesn't necessarily have to be an entity. It can be human produced, which it was in that house, definitely. And yes, but I've had both kinds. And one with the paralysis, I don't know, maybe it's because my mom's been in medical circles my whole life. So I can't describe it as like somebody sitting on my chest. It's more like an example of when I was 6 years old and I had to have my mom hold me down by pushing her hands on my chest so the doctor can get the MMR shot in my arm or whatever shots that was. I might have been the flu shot. I can't remember. But it feels more like that. When it's actually something else, when it's something evil, I can feel that. And I will usually fight it either using something pagan or if it feels special, like you can tell when you can use that sort of thing or when it's time to like bust out a knock-in. They call that high magic Enochian. It's angel magic. It's kind of it's the same thing Victoria Mary talks about all the time.
Yeah.
But it's more, you can actually use, it's more than just positivity. You can use it to combat.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I've never heard about that. So yeah, with me, it was just more like, because I've never studied any of that, you know. It was more just a get off me mode, you know, and I was just really struggling to push back and just like get off me type thing.
No, seriously, if you find yourself in a situation and you know it's evil and you know it's not human evil,
Yeah,
you know it's something supernatural, that sort of thing is good stuff to know.
that's what it felt like though. But I just really dug inside myself and just wheeled it off of me so I can freaking breathe and move.
But
And then when that happens, I get up right away and I'm just like, I shake it off. I'm like, whew.
That's a
What the hell
basic,
was
the
that?
basic, Gary. Your will has to be stronger than the oppressive will that is trying to do you harm in some way.
Well, that's what it felt like though, and that's happened a couple times where it's just like it's kind of like mischievous, like somebody play, you know, like being a jerk, like you
It
get
kind of
up.
reminds me, I went into the Edinburgh Underground City like about 13 years ago. And they talk about the poltergeist that the Wiccans put in the stone circle. They always show it on every ghost tour. And we were around the circle and she was telling nobody to step in. And I didn't get any dark feelings off of it. It was just extremely playful, almost like a child. It just flipped my hood a little bit. And it just felt very light and playful. I didn't feel any threat off of it.
Yeah, it was just kind of ruffling your feathers a little bit, right?
Exactly.
Like trying to get on your nerves, and just
Like a
pecking your
child
head a
would
little
run
bit.
around and play and bang cabinets and that sort of thing. They don't mean any harm. They're not trying to hurt you. There's no evil intent. They're just having fun.
Yeah, but when you're trying to wake up, that's not fun. Like, get off me!
Like, okay, I know you're a child spirit, and obviously you want some kind of attention. That's okay, but I need to breathe now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that would freak me out though. I have seen it. I have like seen woke up and seen spirits in my room, but I haven't had that sleep paralysis experience. I've seen a woman in my room, what I've spoke about before.
Yeah.
But that's about it. And I've heard spirit as I'm going to sleep and as I'm waking up. But I have to sleep with the TV on now because as you
Mm.
go into the sleep state, you go into this in between. In a spiritual sense, you go into this in between world of the conscious and the unconscious. So your vibrations can become heightened as your mind becomes less aware of the things around you. And as I fall asleep, I hear like all these spirits talking all at once. I can control it now. When it first started happening, when I was like 16, 17, when I first started opening up to do my mediumship, it proper freaked me out. I'm sorry about the cat, by the way. It's pecking me up. But it proper freaked me out. Um, He's making some weird noises.
Looking for
But
his brother.
I couldn't. I know. I couldn't sleep at all. Listen, whilst hearing all these voices, it was keeping me awake. So I had to start sleeping with the TV on to have to drown it out. If that makes sense. Like I used to sleep with no background sound at all up until being about 16, 17. And then when I started opening myself up to my mediumship, every time I fall asleep, I'd start hearing. Sometimes it'll just be like down my ear, dead loud, like really. And then sometimes it would be like radio static, and sometimes it's like loads of like being in a room, loads of people talking over themselves. If that makes sense, like say at the beginning of a concert or something, when you hear everybody talking over each other, that loud sound. That's all. That's the only way I could explain it. But it used to freak.
Somebody
What,
brought up
what was you
something.
going to say, Emma, about
Oh, I'm
what?
sorry.
Sorry,
Sorry,
go on, Tiff.
you've gone robot-y.
Well, yeah, you glitched a little bit.
It's all right.
The spirits
What's she saying,
talking over
Tiffany?
you.
What I was saying is someone brought up floating dreams. When I was really little, I used to do what they call astral project. I could astral project at will. I could be quite wide awake. I would sit cross-legged, staring at the kind of the white paneling on the side of the house, and I would be able to astral project out and like fly up. I remember distinctly I would go through the trees and to the sky and basically start zooming around kind of the local area. When I got too far into what looked like a mass of trees, I would then zoom back into my body. And I used to be able to do it pretty much a good majority of my life until the leg spasm started. And then I can try to do it, but then I kind of like where my kneecaps are, I will like part of me that's the spirit me will basically swing back and forth where my kneecaps are like a pendulum.
Yeah, that's so cool though, man. From what I've read and heard about, because I've had those flying dreams too. I love those. They're my favorite.
Yeah.
Especially when you can actually start to control it, like you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, that means, especially when you can control it, that means that you're in a place in your mind and in your life where you're in control of everything, and things are good. But once you start losing control of that, I don't know. There's different meanings. There's different definitions of stuff like that. But
Oh yeah, there's a whole studies into learning. People will literally take certain types of medicinals to be able to astral project. For me to have been that young and just been able to just do it
mm-hmm.
at any time,
Yeah,
I miss doing it.
I've
But
never done that.
like until I figure out the spasms, I'm kind of SOL.
yeah. The only like real legit astral projecting that I've ever had that I actually did without knowing was when I was a kid, about maybe 10 years old or something like that. And I grew up in in a Christian family, Christian church, and I was sitting in church, and I'm just a young kid. I'm listening to this guy preach, and I'm not paying attention. But I'm looking at the pew in front of me, and I'm just looking at the designs and the chairs and stuff like
Hmm.
that. And then I just start asking myself, what am I? Why am I here? What am I? What am I? What am I? I
All
just kept
those questions.
I kept asking myself that
Mm.
like 10 years old. Then all of a sudden, I'm like floating outside my body and I can see the whole congregation. I can hear and see what's going on, and I can
Hmm.
see myself below me, and it freaked me out. And then, zoom, I came right back into my body and stopped staring at and I was still staring at what I was staring at, but I came back. So that was my like actual experience while I was awake. I mean, I've had many lucid dreams and traveling and so many different experiences, even to this day. But like, there's like a reoccurring like theme with a lot of my dreams now. It's always in a place of like, either like an office setting or a school setting, and me, walking around getting to the next destination. And lately, there's like a lot of like celebrities in there just randomly, but in different circumstances. Like there was one time I told Keely about this too. Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in one of my dreams, but he was gay, and he was looking for his boyfriend. And then the last one that I had was walking. I was late to class, and I was walking a couple friends to the class, and they were late, and it was Sean Austin, but he was the teacher, and he was pissed off because they were late. And then he slammed the door on them. And I said, "What happened?" Oh, he broke his computer or something like that. It's just random stuff, just really weird, but
Yeah,
very
you're very
vivid.
vivid,
Yeah, very
Jinx.
vivid. Jinx.
But the astral projection that we've brought up, excuse me, the way like the main times I've been able to do astral projection is when I've meditated before I went to sleep and raised them vibrations.
Mm.
I have done it by accident as
I
well.
just drink before I go to sleep. Maybe that's why.
But when I meditate before I fall asleep, I found myself being able to astral travel quite easily, whether it be astral traveling to different parts of the world, or which I've never traveled, so it's such an amazing experience, or being able to like I've astral traveled where I look like looking down on the earth, like being in space.
Mm.
I don't know if anyone's
Wow.
ever had that experience before, which is pretty amazing experience to have to project that on there as well. Yeah, hence that's the normal way to bring it on. I know, but a lot of people do it by accident as well. But I like purposely trying to do that, and that is the main way, like hence the normal way. If you want to astral project, if you meditate before you go to sleep, it heightens them vibrations. It allows you to be able to, God, my mouse isn't working, to
Your mouth isn't working.
mouse
Move your
on
lips.
the
I thought she said
it's
mouth
so funny.
too.
Sometimes my mouth doesn't work. It's working all right tonight for change. But
Naughty mouse.
yeah, but being able to astral travel, it's a really nice experience. It can be scary at first because it's a weird feeling when you're coming out of your body,
Yeah.
and if it happens before you actually go deep enough, you can get jolted in very fast, and it makes you feel like you're falling, if that makes sense. Like my legs will feel like I've just fallen off a big step or something if I jolt into my body too quickly. Hence as my mouth often fails.
I've had the flying dreams. Sometimes I've had the flying dreams. And do you ever get where you're asleep, but then you suddenly jump out of your sleep? and it's like a sudden thing, and it's like scary. You're like falling out of your sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so scary. It's
All
so
the
scary.
time. That's like
I
when
heard-
normal charts. I always wake like basically sitting straight, like bolt straight up.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Someone actually mentioned about toilets in the dreams, and yeah, I have that quite a lot. Like I don't obviously go toilet in the dream, but it's like in the dream I'll find a toilet and someone would be there, or the door will be broken, or you know,
Yes.
something will stop me from going to the toilet.
I've had those too.
It's so
I
weird.
really need to
Yeah.
go, but then all you people are around. Can you please just leave?
Then they don't.
What does that
Wake up,
mean?
you wake up
You
needing
get
a wee.
interrupted.
Yeah.
Please
read
tell
one
me
where-
it was him who said something about a toilet.
No, it
Yes,
was
Lord,
oh, who was it?
What was
now?
that?
I said,
I was-
I said,
I'm-
please tell
I'm
me
doing
it
that.
was him.
Yeah.
Andre night. Andre night.
What was it?
I had a dream once where it was like I went to the toilet, but I was like in this it was like a cubicle, but it was glass, and it's like in the middle of town centre, and everybody could see me, and it's so
Mm.
freaky.
That's the
Like,
kind
really?
of stuff I will have. Mine would be like, I'll go into the cubicle, but there'll be something wrong with the toilet, or people can see me, or the doors will be broken, or you know, just some random crap like that.
Right. Yeah, there's just a bunch of people around.
Yeah.
Or the ones that you can choose to use are all like full of shit, and you're looking for a clean one.
Oh, that's real life.
Yeah.
That's real life over here.
Oh,
I
shit.
know. It's like you have to like make a nest on the toilet before you can go because they're all
You
scruffy.
talk about
As
toilets,
well.
I think of age. That's right, Laura.
He doesn't go to the toilet though.
Yeah, you just need to
Oh,
find
okay.
a clean bed.
Has anyone had this made up songs in your dreams?
Yes.
And then you wake
Yeah.
up and you forget them.
Yes.
I forget them. I had this a few weeks ago. There was such an awesome song in my head, and then I woke up and it was gone.
Yes. Oh, those
Yeah.
kill me so much.
I had that with
'Cause
poetry.
I was telling Keely about this too before. Actually, I was like, I had this song in my head. It was so good, and when I woke up, it was just gone.
So annoying. The song was
I
gone.
know. I'm like, God, I wish I could have recorded that somehow.
That
Yeah.
happens with me with poetry. I'm like, I'll remember this one. It's really great. As I'm going to sleep, and then I wake up and I'm like, what was it? And it was so awesome.
Like, I'm pretty sure one time, the last time I had it, I actually remembered the name of the song and the band. So I tried searching for it. Obviously, it didn't exist, but it would have been so cool if it actually existed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like another thing I've
Maybe.
had, which
In another parallel universe, you were in that band, or you managed that band, or something. Who knows?
who knows, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like another weird thing about my dreams and about, okay, basically I have this obsession with the sky. Like, I'm really fascinated with the sky, and I don't know why, but whenever there's like balloons in the sky, it kind of gives me a weird feeling, like an overwhelming feeling. I do not know why, but like when I dreamt about it, there was this like huge ass balloon in the sky, and I'd get like a weird feeling with it. Like I don't know why, like I don't get it. I don't know if something happened in my past life with balloons in the sky. I don't know, but it's. I think
after watching the freaking original It miniseries. Like you were like a freaking kid, and all of a sudden you see a red balloon after you've seen that movie. And the next thing you're like, no.
Oh gosh.
Run!
Like that
actually don't know
over there
why.
is the nope.
I'm sure one time I was actually floating in the sky in my dream, and I saw like loads of balloons, like hot air balloons, the big massive ones that you stand in and like take a trip in the sky. Those,
That's awesome.
like, yeah, honestly. Oh, and then one time I dreamt that there was like loads of balloons falling down, like little mini balloons, and it was basically gifts from the radio station. And when you grab them, you get a prize. So you get like 3 prizes. And I was like trying to collect them all in my dream. Like they were just literally landing outside my street. And I was like, yeah, I want them all. That was a cool dream, actually.
That's cool.
But yeah, like,
one of you break.
Cool.
Go on, Gary. Go on, see you in a minute. But some dream, like this comment here of DJ, can anyone have the same dream but the next episode the next night? You know what annoys me is when you like have a really good dream and you wake up because your alarm goes off and you think, right, I'll snooze, I'll go back to my dream, but you can't go back to it. It's not the same.
It's so annoying. Oh, I'm pretty sure I had a dream a few weeks ago where I was investigating something in the dream and I woke up and I was like, no, I need to get back in there. What the hell? Yeah,
I've
had those as well.
Do you get cold case dreams?
Pretty much. Like I don't remember exactly what this was about, but it was cool and I wanted to go back in there. Like I needed to investigate something, and I woke up and I was like, "Are you freaking serious?"
Mary said she didn't manage to do it though. I'll wake up and go back to sleep and we'll fully continue it. I can, for some reason, never able to carry on that same dream. I can if it's a meditation. Obviously, that's not a dream though. That's where I'm aware and I can control it. I'll be able to have a bit of the same scene, but the parts of the actual dream will disappear, if that makes sense. If you know what I mean. Hopefully, I don't sound crazy right now. It's like it's not the same because it's like you have to wait.
The rest of us,
we're talking about sleep paralysis, seeing entities and stuff, and feeling entities. This sounds crazy, but yeah, like I have had those dreams where I've sort of daydreamt about something, and then my dream has continued it, and it's been amazing. I've had that. Like I would imagine something, and then I'd go to sleep, and my dream would continue it, like, or my brain would continue it while I was sleeping. Like that's cool because it's like you're really there. And then like I've dreamt something, and I've wanted to continue it when I woke up, but sort of imagine what it would be like. Like that. That's cool.
Your spirit keeps talking over you.
Again, is it spirit or robot dragons?
I don't know.
It's Draco.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
I don't know. It sounds like
they sound angry.
Yeah.
Trying to what?
Angry.
Angry. This is what Hen said before.
It does sound angry.
It's like,
the only way I can explain it is it sounds like, them spirit boxes, like I used on the paranormal show. I used to have one of them.
Is it? No, not ETA. No, I forgot what it's called. Hen, what is it called again?
ESP.
Yeah, something like that. Spirit box. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch those shows all the time.
Yeah, I have one of them, but it broke. It cost me like £60. It was really expensive.
Oh my god.
But it's really good. I'll talk about that though on a different stream, on a paranormal stream that I'll set up with. But what you call it? That's what it sounds like a little bit. It sounds like when the voices come through from that. It sounds like.
Okay, if you hear anything, you have to let me know who it is or what's going on. Or I might have to look back on this and see if I can hear it myself.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's so weird. So I better not talk about what I was going to say next, my hell dream.
No, go on, talk about it. This will be interesting.
Okay. Right, so this was when I was watching a lot of paranormal YouTube videos and dark web stuff. So yeah, I basically had this weird dream where I was like in hell, but it was like the dungeon in hell, and there was like 3 men, and they were like hung up on the wall, and it was basically like hell would be. It was like all bricks. There was no window, and there was like fire sort of lighting up the whole dungeon, like the cell, and sort of at the top it basically said their fates, because I don't know if they did something bad in their lifetime or something, but it was like souls. I don't know how the best I can explain it, but one of them, they were going to burn alive, And
But yeah.
the other two, I don't remember what it was, but it was something messed up along the lines of that. So I think one guy tried to escape or something, and the knight or the guard came back and was like, no, what are you doing? And then like all I could hear was screams in the background, like screams of like other souls sort of, you know, dying or whatever. And then I could hear like, you know, in horror movies where you get that scary child humming noise.
No, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's what you sound like right now.
Oh God. But yeah, like that's basically what it was like in the dream. And then you could feel the flames in the dream as like, well, I could, not you, I could. And it was so scary. And then like I woke up from it and I was like, what the hell?
What the hell?
Why am I dreaming this?
What the hell?
Exactly. But it's crazy how real it was, and the noise I could hear, and the like. Yeah, it was crazy. So I was like, okay, I better not watch that stuff right now. I better have a break. When I have weird dreams, I need to have a break from that stuff.
Ken. Well, because of that one scary dreams. Whilst we're on scary dreams, I'll let everyone tell us like scariest nightmare, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Phantasmagorical.
Gary missed that, didn't he? Did Gary hear all that?
He would have heard it. He's outside.
Honestly, it was mental.
What's your scariest one? Phantasmagorical.
Okay, let me get my other list. I have one from when I was really little, like or really young, like probably 5-6 years old. I had a recurring nightmare that would only happen when I was at my paternal grandmother's house, and it involved myself and a female cousin, and it was like we were downtown in the town we lived in, but it was like 2 in the morning, stuff like that. And there were these 2 aliens that would chase us all over the town. And we'd go like up the ladders that, the metal ladders that go up on a tall building to different, like fire escape.
Oh, yeah.
Stairs. And they would chase us all around. And it happened every time I would go to my grandmother's for a long time. But then after that quit, I had one where the lead singer of The Who, Roger Daltrey, is that his name? Mm-hmm. He chased me and my friend around on a 4-wheeler through like cornfields and stuff like that, trying to kill us.
Wow.
So I had aliens and Roger Daltrey.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to kill me. Those are the ones that stick out from nightmares.
I had a lot of horrible dreams about anal probes due to that freaking show Sightings that used to be on HBO. No, Tales from the Crypt didn't bother me at all. I loved Tales from the Crypt, and then Sightings would come on right after it.
We didn't have that. They just chased us everywhere. And they were all in black, and they had that typical alien head, you know?
The Greyman, yeah.
Yeah, but they were tall and all in black. That's it for my nightmares.
I've dreamt of like a horror movie one time.
Hen, that isn't kinky. It's freaking messed up. I was a little kid and I was terrified.
That is terrifying.
That is me being afraid of taking a shower because of freaking movie It. Coming out of the shower drain, like yo.
I would hope if there's intelligent life out there that they're not just consumed by the thought of our anuses. Just
oh God.
I was a kid. What can you expect?
Oh my God.
I'd like to think they were smarter than us.
Yeah. I think I'd like to think that they would be it as well. DJ said scariest was in my tweens, standing in the bottom of a reverse mountain. Every person I met was standing with rifles pointed down at me. Bloody hell!
Oh, wow.
Oh. Ooh.
But that would just sweet. That I've had some scary dreams, but I don't really get scared. Like somebody said about scary in films that have given nightmares in the chat, and I know you guys as well too. But scary films don't really give me nightmares anymore now, because I've experienced stuff in my life which could bleed in worse than any scary film. But there's only one film that's ever given me nightmares, and it was actually like there's a film from when I was a kid that gave me nightmares as well. But as an adult, there's only one film that's given me nightmares, and I think it's called Mirrors.
Oh yeah, with Kiefer
Okay.
Sutherland.
I can't remember who's in it, because it was years ago. I've only ever watched it once. I've never watched it again. And it was like one of mindfuck films where it played like literally loads of people experienced it as well. Where psychologically, mirrors were like they didn't like being around mirrors or anything after that film. And I was the same for a long while. I still can't sleep with a mirror in my room because that film.
Yeah. I can't look at them.
When I wake up, I don't like being in front of a mirror.
You should never sleep with a mirror in your room anyway, because if you do astral project when you're asleep, you could look at yourself in the mirror and you can freak yourself out. But
I have mirrors on my wardrobe, which literally I can see myself obviously on the other side of my room. So I do have mirrors, but I don't astral project. So fine.
Oh yeah.
I'd be covering them bitches up.
I would. Well, mirrors are basically portals as well. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that, but they are. Like, that's why some mediums.
I knew that in movies.
No, in real life, mediums can do scrying in mirrors as well. Yes, I don't. Where you can basically make your face be overshadowed by a spirit, and your face can morph, if that makes sense.
Sometimes when I've woken up in the middle of the night, I've gone to the bathroom and there's obviously there's a cabinet with a mirror in there, and when I dry my hands, I can see myself in the mirror. And then sometimes I'd be like, okay, why do I look so scary? And then I'll just run away and go to bed.
If it's nighttime, I don't look in mirrors.
I can't do mirrors at night.
You all right, Tiff?
Oh.
Allergies.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Kay says, no, me, Keela. The only film that gave me nightmares was Salem's Lot. The only other film that gave me nightmares was, like I was saying, I think it was because I was a kid and my dad was not very responsible, and he like literally made us watch it Halloween when Mum was working, and it must have been about 6 or 7, and it was Poltergeist, which is not something a 7-year-old should be watching. Like, my daughter's 7.
No.
She would not be watching that.
That's what gave me a phobia about clowns. I hate clowns.
I don't mind clowns, not even the creepy ones. Just Tim Curry's Pennywise is a whole bunch of dope.
I would say you can watch this movie called Boo, but there's one bit of it that you shouldn't watch.
I don't want to.
Have you seen it?
No.
There's a movie called Boo. I mean, it's not really that popular, but funny thing is, I'm good at recognizing people in movies. I recognize an actor and actress. I recognize the hospital. Like, this hospital was the same hospital that was in one of the Buffy episodes. And I recognized it. I was like, this is the same hospital. And I looked it up and it was.
Wow.
I don't know how I recognize the freaking hospital, but the movie's called Boo, and it's basically about like these kids. They go into this place, this hospital. I think it's like a hospital in there as well, and this elevator takes them to the 3rd floor, and they can't escape. So it's basically like that's like why I'll just say that about it. It's a good movie, But there is a bit in the movie where there's a horrible clown. So
Yeah, I don't
anyone doesn't like clowns. But yeah, like I was gonna say, like horror movies don't really set off weird dreams, but I think because I was watching paranormal videos, it could have set the like horrible dream off for me. So I think it's different. Like watching a scary movie is different than watching something paranormal in real life.
That's real life. That's like real life.
Yeah, it's different. Like horror movies won't really do anything to me, but I get it really depends. Like I know, like if I watch too much of them, then yeah, I'll probably start dreaming weird stuff. But like I was watching maybe a couple of weeks of dark web and like paranormal stuff, and I had that weird dream. So I guess it has more of a, you know, it has more of an effect. But one horror movie I did dream of.
It sounded like you in that spooky voice just went, I see you.
What?
Yeah.
Did it?
All right.
It's creepy.
55, 50. Are you serious? So am I haunted? Am I going to need to get sage?
I don't know. It's so weird.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
to tell you what it said. That's what it sounded like. It says, hi, Rob, by the way. Rob is in the chat.
Hi,
and
Rob.
Rob is going to be live at 12:30 UK time, which is 7:30 EST. Me and Gary, I don't know if are you on Rob's as well, Tiffany, for tonight?
I don't know. Let me check my Twitter real quick. I'll see if I have a link.
Oh yeah.
If not, Rob, send me a link.
There you go, Rob. You've been told.
He's good.
I had like a weird dream once where there was this old lady who came out of the river, and like I think she was supposed to be dead for like 75 years or something like that, but she came out of the river and then suddenly she had a house or something, and I think I was like this other lady with a man, and we went to her house, and then she turned into a big bug where she had a long ass neck or something, and then or a tongue or something, and then like I ended up chopping off her tongue, and that could so be a movie. It was already a movie, but it was scary in my dream. Like there's more to it, there's more detail to it, but I dreamt this like years ago, so it's what I remember.
Hi, Gelf, and who's just come in. Henry put a comment a second ago, and she said, has anyone had dreams that are so comically bizarre that it still makes you chuckle now?
Probably, yeah.
Well, I mean, when the lead singer of the Who's trying to kill you, that's kind of funny now.
Okay, have I ever written any of my dreams?
Guys, have you seen Gelf? Have you seen Gelf's new name? I just gotta read it. Wicker Furniture Representative, Cat Fart for Tug Industries.
Yeah, he's changed that to that last night in Tug's chat.
I want to know why Phantasmagorical is wearing the same shirt as yesterday. What business is it of yours, girl, if you look?
Because she feels like it.
You know, I wanted to wear my Jack mask today, Gil. So I thought, okay, I'll throw this shirt on for this live stream. So shut your face.
Yeah. He tries to troll. He was trying to troll me yesterday. It didn't work though. He said to me, I'm not going to come and watch your stream, make me. I said, well, you'll come anyway for the fear of missing out. And he did.
So there you go.
Hello, my
God, scared the life out of me then.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Gaza. Gassy Gaza.
Creepy voice.
Well, find somebody else to pick on. It gets old when you only have one person.
I'm coming for you, Gelf.
Yeah. Is he picking on me still?
Mr. Cat Fart.
I'm sorry, Gary, but until you can perfect, they're coming to get you, Barbara. Night of the Living Dead.
To get you, Barbara.
You're doing it wrong.
Barbara.
I'm doing it wrong.
Yes, you are. Horribly wrong.
I don't care.
There's a particular. They're coming to get you, Barbara.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
It's more of a teasing tag. Not like
It's like
sinister.
ASMR, though, isn't it? It's like, I like your ASMR threats. Keep it up. He has a good ASMR voice.
What's an asthma?
Oh
ASMR.
gosh, ASMR.
What is that?
I've told you what it is before. You forgot.
I always forget.
Oh, you're like a goldfish.
Asthma.
He's our Dory.
Gary, you do the most threatening, evil voice I have ever heard.
The what? What'd you say?
You do
He's
the
forgotten.
least threatening, evil voice I have ever heard, man.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a nice guy. I can't help it.
I know.
Hey guys, I'm coming.
It's like
to
you
get ya.
sound more like the dude who just got
That's
a giant
creepier,
steak and
Gary.
it's mine now.
That one was
Yeah.
creepier.
And so it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It's basically when somebody talks very quietly or closely to the mic, or you can, like when people were doing that with the slime, just videos with the slime.
Yeah. And they
we
eat
sat
on
like-
there.
and
They
like
eat and then they
cutting-
do crunchy stuff.
Yeah, or cutting sand. But people can do ASMR with their voice as well, which is what
Rosalind.
Gareth said about me ago.
Rosalind, ASMR voice.
Like this?
Don't.
Yeah, something like that. But basically, for the listeners, it's supposed to make for the listeners, it's supposed to make you like tingle.
Ooh,
It's supposed
Gary
to what?
made Draco mad.
I made
I'll
Draco
take your
mad.
mic down.
What happened? I can make a good radio DJ. Hey, you're listening to. What is
Elf
Zod
and
say?
cat fart ASMR.
What's Zod's little spiel? I can't remember what he says now.
Who?
Zod.
Rob,
Most
Zod.
earth shaking, ground breaking,
That's it.
something, something,
Yeah.
something.
The
Something.
most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, never show money taking.
You gotta
Villain.
have energy though.
Villain.
I
That
can't.
high energy.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not feeling very good today. I apologize.
Yes, Paula.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I'm a
look
bit
like
poorly
I
today.
just woke up. I'm completely zombified. I'm hoping I have enough time between now and Rob's stream to throw on makeup so I don't horrify people.
Well, you look fine,
Oh.
Tiffany. You
Yeah,
look
you do
fine.
look
Yeah,
fine.
they're fine.
You look better than I do. Hell.
You look good as well.
Really? With all, like the dark circles under my eyes that tell you I've been up like since 2 a.m.
I've got blue
Oh.
eyes. Watch this. Bam. Blue eyes.
I can't
Cat
see
fart the
shit.
ASMR channel here. Oh goodness.
What happened?
Cat fart the ASMR channel here.
Guess for cat fart.
She
There you
is,
go.
isn't she, Angie?
That works.
Tiff, you're
ASMR.
beautiful.
Want to say hi to the peoples? Want to say hi
Nah.
to the peoples? Maybe?
Angie
You
C
say hi
says
to the
you're
people.
beautiful, Tiffany.
You're okay. You say hi.
Aww.
Yeah,
Come
hey,
on,
you're probably
show 'em your pretty
right. Oh, hey. Hey.
Aw.
I'm talking.
It's not
Yeah,
well though. He's not well though, guys. He's been off work today, Gary. He's got a
I
little
had
sore
to.
throat.
My throat's it's pretty bad right now.
Honey and lemon.
So no singing tonight,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Honey and lemon.
Honey and lemon, hot water.
Honey,
Well,
lemon,
warm
hot
water.
yeah, and some whiskey.
Whiskey, yeah.
Hot toddies. Yeah. It's not very good. But anyway, I heard what you guys were talking about earlier. Oh God, what was I gonna say? You guys were talking about dreaming about movies and stuff like
By the
that,
way,
right?
yes, Margot, I hide behind my cat on occasion. It's a thing.
Yeah, I
She
would too
changed
if I
the
had one.
subject.
Oh, you are beautiful too. I like your name,
That
Gary.
may be
Indeed.
true, but
Gary
the cat
Magoo.
will
Oh
always
goodness, thanks,
Harry McGee.
Keely. Is it because of the glasses?
No, Issa called it, yeah. I don't know. Hold on.
Gary Magoo.
But he doesn't look anything like Magoo. He would have to be much shorter. He'd have to have no voice.
A what?
Yes, I watched Mr. Magoo as a child.
No.
Magoo.
Let me show you Magoo.
Uh-oh.
Goo.
Oh,
Uh-oh. There we go.
I have my other phone. It was on the charger. But here I'm
Love the
gonna
shirt,
find
by
the.
the way, Amy. Love it.
Thank you. Take that, Gil.
Bitter.
Okay.
The teacher said she needs some cherry brandy. That's amazing.
I need to
It's
still
so
try
good.
cherry brandy.
Some cherry.
I did
brandy.
too. Yeah.
I have
Is Cherry here?
HGH gene, so I need to stay far, far away from brandy. I'm just going to stick to my nice various types of tea.
He's got some tea. Someone else said you need to have a cup of tea as well, Gary.
I have some nice.
There is tea for
Tea is
every.
good.
I will make some.
He's got some British tea that I've sent him.
Yeah.
Yorkshire tea.
Which kind? Is it English
That's
breakfast?
beautiful tea.
Ah,
Yeah, it's the best
Beautiful
type.
tea. Another
have
good
it,
tea. Another good tea I discovered a few years ago. Birchall tea. It's amazing.
I
You
don't
get
mind
over
type.
1,000. You can get over 1,000 bags on Amazon for £20.
That's
Oh,
all right.
nice. What's it called
what
again?
the hell? I'm
Virtual.
sorry. I'm sorry,
Virtual.
Cat outburst. But seriously, should I go shop and buy nerds? What the
Up to
hell?
you.
You can.
I
Well,
think
nerds over
because-
here is actual sweet.
Well, yeah,
I
they
didn't
have
know
some American sweet, aren't there? But before on my Discord, Margot was showing
Oh,
the
you can get
the
some
nerds
of
that she
these.
bought. She bought like this American sweet tub thing, and it had nerd sweets. And Gareth was saying he really liked the nerds. That was earlier, but I don't know if he's throwing
Yeah,
digs
they are
right now
nerds.
or if he's being serious.
Those are the British nerds.
Years of trying the chewer. Like at some
They're
point,
really nice.
obviously, you
They're
know,
really nice, them.
Okay, this is my level of tired. All right.
They're sweets, not candies, sweets.
Sweet.
Yes.
He's here. I'm in Southwest Missouri. You really think anyone's gonna call them sweets?
Because they're sweeties. They're sweet.
the sweet.
They already think I'm weird
There's
enough.
different kinds. There's different kinds of sweets.
I know, I get it, but yeah, they already think I'm weird here enough. I don't need to make it worse.
Just so you know,
Margot-
you British people.
Margot says millions are better than
Bunch of-
nerds.
Oh yeah, I bet. I can't have them right now though, but I will. I've got a bunch of little
Yeah,
baby
Elizabeth,
sweets.
me, I know they're a type of
Elizabeth.
candy. I just wasn't thinking because this is my level of tired.
KH, I said this together. He's not tried any Cadbury chocolate yet, though, apart from the egg.
the eggs.
Yeah, he says,
Okay.
KH says your Cadbury chocolate in the UK is far better than our Cadbury chocolate. And that's they've got a Canada picture on, so I'm guessing they're from Canada, maybe.
A Gelf,
Yeah,
yes,
the egg
I
that I
know.
had
I'm
was
sorry.
lovely.
I know nerds are candy. This is my level of tired. Give me a break. I've been getting up at 2 a.m. every day this week.
Oh my goodness.
You can't expect me to be like semi-coherent by the time it's Friday. I like nearly fell asleep on Tammy's one random stream. I was like not even talking. I was just like barely staying awake. I'm like, I'm sorry, Tammy, I've missed you, but oh my god.
Cadbury chocolate is so good. I've been to the factory, and as soon as you get to the car park, you can just smell the chocolate straight away.
Oh,
and then they've changed it a lot. I don't know if you can still have samples, but when I went, they gave you freshly made chocolate, literally just melted chocolate, little samples, and I was like, yes, I want them all. Okay, I didn't have them all, but they were so good.
I want that one, that one, that one, that one, that one.
Yeah.
That one.
And Elizabeth, no, I'm afraid not. No great sales today. Today I was stuck in stupid queue.
Oh, stupid queue.
Gal says, as punishment, you have to go and watch all 4 nerds movies. I don't know what they are.
Oh, yeah.
The candy? Or are we talking about Revenge of the Nerds? You have to be more specific here. I'm like barely.
Yeah, it sounds to me like that's what you're talking about, the Revenge of the Nerds movies. I love those movies.
There is nothing wrong with Revenge of the Nerds. I am a nerd. And I let my nerd free and proud.
Hey, Claire, man.
Hen, the blasphemy of you.
You like Galaxy better. What's Galaxy?
It's a chocolate.
I have a cousin who owns a chocolate business, so I just get chocolate from her.
Really? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I would love
She made
cappuccino.
She made a cappuccino buttons the other day and just gave a whole pack to us, to me and Mum. They're so good. They're gone now. They're all gone now. But
yeah, I can imagine.
Cappuccino chocolate buttons, like what?
KH says that the Cadbury chocolate over there tastes like chocolate flavoured chalk. Have you had the Cadbury chocolate in the... You know what you're going to have to do, Gary? You're going to have to get some American Cadbury chocolate and do a comparison of both.
Yeah. I can do that. Can do. I'll have to send you some as well. We can do like a...
I don't want no chalky chocolate, though.
Chalky chocolate.
That's exactly what you're going to get. Chalk. No. Brown chalk.
Oh, my gosh.
Gary, what were you going to say when you first came in? Because you said that you was going to say something about before.
Yeah, about what we were talking about.
Honestly, I can't remember now. It's gone.
Well,
it was about movies. I remember you saying movies.
Yeah.
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 Can I talk about some more dreams?
Yeah, absolutely. Go on, then, and save us.
I'll go. So obviously, I want to talk about sleepwalking and sleep talking as well.
Oh yeah.
I've experienced sleepwalking, and it's really scary, especially when you wake up in a different part of your house, to where the cat's behind Tiffany.
So
kitty bombing.
Oh yeah, that's the spot. That's the spot, Mama. Yeah.
People calm down. Like, but I have a bad tendency when I have a bad sales day to just start beating myself up, and he will just come over and demand pets and rub his head on me and calms me right down.
That's so sweet.
We actually had a chocolate called Dream. We had a chocolate called Dream. It was white chocolate.
Yeah, we did. How did we go from dreams to chocolate? I know it's good, but not dream. It can be dreamy sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think we got onto it because Gary was showing his British goodies.
Yeah.
His British treats.
I got a bunch.
Yes. So going back to sleepwalking, the worst time that I had sleepwalking was when it was actually like when I broke up with my ex-partner, and I've spoken about this before. So it was like a PTSD thing that set it off, because he threatened to set my house on fire, and I kept having these horrible dreams that my house is on fire, and I could feel the heat and I could smell the smoke, and I'd in my dream I'd be like running down the stairs and checking all the plugs and all the doors and the windows to make sure there was no fire. And then all of a sudden I'd wake up, my heart palpitating really fast, to find myself actually in the kitchen where I dreamt that I'd gone, but where I could actually feel the heat still. I could actually still smell the smoke, but it was so scary. Like, I can't even explain how scary it is. If anyone's ever let walk before, you know what I mean. But to
I
not
haven't,
wake up.
thankfully.
I haven't had sleep paralysis, so I guess that's where both of us are
Yeah.
thankful. But
Yeah,
that
that's true.
that carried on for nearly a year until I moved into the house that I'm in now. Whilst I was there, I don't know if it's like anxiety because he knew where I lived or whatever after he gave that threat out, but it was so horrible, and I'm just glad that I don't get it no more.
No, that's good.
I
That's
actually follow
crazy
this
though.
funny person on Instagram. She has a YouTube channel as well. I think her name's Selena, or Serena, or Selena, something like that. And she has funny sleepwalking. She actually triggers it purposely to make content, and like she triggers it by cheese and chocolate. And she'll do like funny stuff. She'll do funny stuff in the night, and her brother has it as well. But like when she did it one time, and in a sleepwalking state, she farted, and then she looked behind her and was like, "Who?" That made me freaking laugh. Like, wait, I'll have to get her name. I'll have to get her actual name.
I've seen it on TikTok. I know who you mean.
Yeah,
That's
she
too
is on
funny.
TikTok, but I don't have TikTok. I deleted it, so I don't.
However, JFD is in the chat, everyone. So I was just
Selena's Spooky Boo.
I wanted to chill for her channel real quick. If you're not subscribed to Justice for Depp, go subscribe. She does awesome Johnny Depp movie reviews almost every Friday. And of course, the awesome Big Daddy is usually there, and him and Gary flirt shamelessly. So if you don't want to miss
That's my man.
then definitely subscribe to her channel and set up the notifications.
Absolutely, do that, everyone, please. And Big Daddy-O, I miss you.
Well, he might be. He might jump on before the end. I don't know because he's at his friends at the moment. He might come on. Pump on.
Oh God, it all sounds horrible.
Really?
Is it gonna be calling his name? Who?
I put this girl's name in the private chat, so I like. So if if anyone wants to post it out, I don't know how to do that unless I load up a stream and do it.
And M&P, I don't know if you were in my stream when I introduced everyone to Ill Will Press and Foamy the Squirrel, but look him up. His rants are freaking epic.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
I have to look.
I was really happy with the Triggers and Safe Spaces one, and so was Fanta.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah, love that.
What Angie's saying here, this is very, very relevant to me and Gary. If someone hears me, then they'll start talking to me, and we'll have a long conversation. I'm told. My brother used to play checkers in his sleep with no checkers on a board. I talk in my sleep, and if I can have a conversation with you whilst I'm asleep.
She can.
That's crazy.
I really can.
Yeah, we've had conversations while she was asleep, trying to watch a movie together online. And I'll be like, go no. I'm not asleep. I'm not asleep. Did you see the thing with the thing? Like, yeah, that was like a few scenes ago.
Oh wow, that is so funny.
You're like, yeah, you're asleep. Asleep.
You're really asleep.
Admit that
I'm
you are
not
asleep.
asleep. It's only
No,
4
but
in
that's
the
not just.
morning.
That's not all I say though in my sleep. I do actually kind of have a conversation with you. I don't just say I'm not. I don't just say it when I'm saying I'm not asleep.
Yeah, you do,
There
but
was
it still doesn't make sense.
you fucking sleep as well. No, come on.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay. And you talk about was that random thing you said in your sleep that time?
How do I know I was asleep?
Something about no. I told you though. It was a song from that old show. I forgot what the show's
Oh,
called.
jeez.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Was it Keeping Up Appearances? Not Keeping Up Appearances.
Oh my god, I know that. Is that show? Is it with the bucket lady?
Yeah, I'm getting
The
so
bucket
confused. Mrs. Bouquet. Let's confuse
Wait,
the
I'm getting
Americans.
confused. Hold on.
It isn't pronounced bucket. It is pronounced bouquet.
Bucket lady. No, I know this show. My family watch this. I know this show.
Yeah, that's not what I'm on about though. I'm on about it's an American show, but I can't remember what it's called now.
Oh my gosh, the one that plays the bucket lady, whatever you want to say. She's 92 at the moment. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So cool. Her name's Patricia.
But
Patricia.
Yeah.
going back to the sleep talking, the random things that can come out of your mouth when you're asleep is amazing. I remember one time when my friend was staying over and she told me that in my sleep I turned around to her and told her that there was a ginger Viking running on the back of the couch while she was asleep.
A ginger Viking.
Yeah, I remember seeing it in my sleep. Like I literally, it might have been a spirit, and I like, I don't know. You never know.
It sounds like a sour sweet. Here's
That's
a
not the
ginger
show.
Viking lolly.
I can't remember what that show was called. Well,
Wait, hold on.
It
Wait,
wasn't.
are you?
Still looking it up.
What was it about?
It was an American show.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, Keeping Up Appearances is a British show, and it was like set in the 80s, I think. It's about family.
Yeah. Oh man. Did I just start randomly singing it?
No, you said it. No, you're at sleep singing.
Done that too.
You you said something like you wanted you like the song for it or something, or you want the song. You're gonna make that into a song. I can't remember, but it was so random. I thought, what?
Yeah,
The Brady
Hey
Bunch.
guys, Rob is live in
Brady Bunch.
30 minutes. In 30 minutes,
Yes.
Rob is
yeah.
live.
Nice.
I know that we timed it. We set it up so that we could go straight from here to there. Was it the Brady
I
Bunch?
hope to see all of you there.
Gary?
Brady Bunch. I remember the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to
The
say
Brady
about
Bunch,
sleepwalking is I read this. Well, I saw this like story somewhere. I think it was on TV or maybe online. I don't know. It was a while ago, and this guy, he couldn't draw to save his life when he was awake, but when he was asleep, he used to draw amazing pictures. Like he had to have a pen and paper by his side so he could just draw when he was sleeping. And the pictures would turn out like it was like an artist did it. Like I can't remember where I saw it though. But I was like, wow, that's so cool.
That is
And then you have the thrilling side of sleepwalking as well, which, yeah, that's scary.
Oh my freaking god, Gelf. Gary,
The
look
name.
at that.
Rob was an Ewok lover, not an Ewok fighter. Oh, and Ewok fighter. Wait, it's supposed to be not an Ewok fighter.
Yeah, he made a typo and he's trolling.
Now I'm laughing my ass off at Rob's rules chat.
Made a mistake while trolling.
Yeah, look at his typo and his name. That's like the karma comes and bites you in the ass,
Rob
girl.
say?
Gelf, did you go and get those spaghetti crisps?
Ugh. Those things sounded horrible.
Spaghetti crisp.
Basically, like yesterday we were chatting, like privately. It wasn't live; it was on a private. And Gelf, he was showing us the beach and stuff, and then he went into a shop and he showed us like funny names on these like on the food, and one was called like spaghetti flavored. It was like meatballs or something.
Oh. Potato chips, Gary. Spaghetti potato chips. Ew.
I've seen wasabi flavored potato chips at the it's literally called the Asian market, by the way.
Yeah.
They have wasabi flavored potato chips. Like my favorite thing that they have though is shrimp chips, and it's basically rice flavored with crunch
Yeah, those are good.
flavoring, and they're addicting as hell.
I feel you. Those are good. And not just because I'm half Asian. But they are really good. These are the crisps I have.
Thai sweet chili.
And
Yeah,
it's
they have
potato
those there. That brand
crisps,
too.
not
That's
chips.
weird.
Yeah, I sent him
Cheesy meatballs.
Cheesy meatballs. Oh no.
Cheesy meatballs.
Ooh, KFC crisps.
KFC crisps?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
That
We
sounds
have
good.
pizza flavored Pringles.
That sounds sickly.
We have biscuits and gravy chips here.
Huh?
Ooh. See, I would
I've
eat
never tried them.
that. I'd eat
My
that.
stepdad's favorite, everyone, is salt and vinegar.
Mine too.
Yes.
Mine too.
Yes.
It's one of those
Love
weird
salt
things
and
where they
vinegar.
taste horrid at first, and then it just creeps up on you like a plague, and then the next thing you know, the bag's gone.
There's one
I
that a lot of
definitely
people like that I don't. Dill pickle chips. Ugh. Just
I
sounds
don't mind
horrible.
those. I don't mind those. I've had those. They're not too bad. Well, I like pickles.
I don't
anyway.
like the chips, but I do love deep fried pickles.
Oh yeah.
Gary, Margot's put you a comment here.
Put a peg on the crisps. What do you mean to keep it fresh?
You know,
It'll go
do you know what a
stale.
peg
It'll
is?
go stale.
Do you know what a peg is?
Is it to keep it clipped?
Yeah, you know, like what we put on the washing line.
Yeah.
That's a peg.
Yeah, I have one, but I don't need it right now. I got it actually wrapped up pretty good. See, what I do is I fold it in the corners and I tuck it under, and then I roll it up really tight, and psh, it works.
What is everyone's favourite crisp then?
How about this?
I don't feel like cheese and onion, and I like what's it too. They're good.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah, this is a mega sharing bag that I'm not sharing with anyone.
well, it's fine. I can just go down the road and get it myself. It's all good.
They melt in your mouth as well then, Sarah.
Yeah.
You know, like your throat's hurting you.
No,
They
that's
melt
for
in
the
your
next. That's for the next.
Gary,
movie
when you
night.
run out, you're gonna want us to send them to you again. Whereas
know.
I can just go down the road anytime I want.
Aw. So mean.
Just rubbing it in.
I'm just kidding. But it's true.
No, but
but
you can though. It is true.
it's true.
I mean, the closest
I
we
go-
have is the cheese puffs.
I like Quavers. I love Quavers. I don't think a lot of
Yeah.
people like Quavers, but I do. I like him.
What crisp in it? Quavers and what's it?
And
Yeah, they're like-
Jaffa cakes.
like different. Oh yeah, Jaffa cakes are good.
Oh yeah.
There's a delay on this phone.
Has anyone tried Marmite?
Marmite.
You either love it or you hate it.
It's
Sounds
horrible.
like a bug.
You either love it or you hate it.
Pickled
Sounds like-
onion monster munch sounds like a nightmare. Like some evil nightmare.
It's not.
They're so good. It
That
tastes
sounds
so
good to
nice.
me.
Yeah, they're not
Okay.
terrible. They're not actually decent.
Yeah, they're
Put onion
nice.
monster munch. Mmm.
Don't
Yeah,
they
they're
do
like
like
I
like a
lemon
meaty
pickle.
vinegary
flavour
taste.
as well?
The taste it's like a vinegary taste, but the texture of it is like a what's it? If that makes sense, to melt in your mouth.
Oh,
I
okay.
actually have something called a what's it?
We
Yeah,
got a
it's just showed
Yeah.
whatchamacallit.
Yeah,
Gals,
we do
Marmite,
have
Marmite.
whatchamacallit. Yeah.
Yeah, ours is like a chocolatey treat, whatchamacallit. That's really good too, though.
Oh yes, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, send her
Who,
one.
who likes a
I'm gonna have to
crisp
do that.
butter?
Yep, they're so good with butter. Yeah.
Yeah, you got butter on it.
Yeah.
Butty.
Rob's
Yeah.
back, everyone.
Hey,
Hey,
Rob.
Rob. I'm here,
Rob is
you're
an
there.
Ewok club, not a fire. I'm here,
Right.
you're there.
I'm not, no. Marmite,
There it
Marmite, Marmite.
Is it like
Marmite.
Vegemite?
It's like, how can I explain it? I mean, not like a lot. You either like it or you don't. Like, there's no in between.
My
I
parents
mean, I
like
guess
eating
I don't
earwax.
mind it, but I won't go out of my way to buy it. But my mum loves it.
Well, DJ H says it's like eating earwax.
Well, I've never eaten earwax, so.
Ew.
Issa says pirate's booty is great. What?
Pirate's booty.
What?
Well, I'm a
I
pirate,
came
love.
on the end of that conversation. Yeah, I have my phone that doesn't have service, but it's got internet. And when I said, "Let me show you Magoo,"
Abracadabra.
this is how I see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Show Magoo.
If I really want to get it, I have a magnet or magnifier.
Aww.
There you go.
You need some glasses on you.
Are you calling me Magoo because of my glasses?
Somebody did,
Okay.
and I said, "Let me show
Oh,
you
Rob
Magoo."
says, I hope I am adorable.
Gary
You
Magoo.
are too adorable.
I'll let you
Magoo.
know. I'll put my magnifying glass up to
Well,
your
of course
stream.
you
Rob. I'll
are,
let you know.
Rob, but your little girl
Gary
is
Magoo.
Miss Maya is the most adorable.
So adorable.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, see,
Okay, Issa.
this is me with
So
glasses.
wait, Issa, when you
and
Issa,
Does
when
it
you say a
sound-
pirate's
without.
booty, are we talking about a certain someone?
Yeah, does it taste like Johnny Depp? Because I'm in. I'll go broke. I'll go broke, bitches. Take my money.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
I
Girl says
don't
my
like
comment in
Johnny
the chat
Depp.
was, "I'm here, you're there. I'm trying to find my David underwear." You are
I
adorable, Rob.
that.
We love you. You know what? I'd have to send you, Gary, skips as well,
Is
because I
what?
bet you wouldn't. Skips.
Skips.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's like prawn based.
Yeah, but they don't really
Okay.
taste like I don't like seafood, but I like them. I don't think they don't taste.
I love
fishy.
seafood. I love seafood because I see food and I eat it.
Exactly.
But I like seafood as well. I like prawns. I love
I
yeah.
used to say that I'm on a seafood diet. Seafood,
Yeah.
I eat it.
Exactly.
Wait,
Yeah,
where's this
I saw
coming?
it.
Google
3
pirate's
carries,
booty. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
7
It's in Cork.
numbers and
Be
9.5.
careful. Put
The
snack in the
Abracababra.
title.
Is it a kebab?
Okay.
Is it like a kebab on a burger, Roma? Is it called a kebab?
Abracadabra.
Is it like is it Johnny meat on a
Sounds good.
burger? Like on a burger bun?
Interesting.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know? That's my guess, Emma.
Like on a bun.
They're like cheesy puffs.
Yeah.
They're like
What's like a
puffs with cheese.
What is?
What, the Abracadabra?
No, pirate's booty. Pirate's booty.
Oh right, right
Pirate's
about this.
booty.
Then there was Keely, and she's like, "Are we talking
Aged
about a
white
particular-"
cheddar. I
I
actually
know,
don't know what we're
'cause I'm on
talking about
about-
now.
Look, the comment on the screen, girl. Look at the screen.
Oh, abracadabra.
I was saying it's. I'm trying to think what it is. I'm asking, is it like doner meat on a bun? On a bun?
Oh, I'm not sure. I've heard of
Apparently-
abracadabra, but
Oh, what's an abracadabra?
it's like
Abracadabra. Is what the
magic.
British said. Yeah,
It's magic.
abracadabra.
It's magical.
Does it fool you? You thought it was meat. Bah, abracadabra. It's a
Abracadabra.
Rob says, I'm handsome and adorable rolled into one.
So true.
Handorable. You are a handorable, Rob.
That reminds me, Gary, one time I saw this video, I think it was probably on Insta, where these owners, they tricked their dog into eating veg. So they put meat there and then they quickly swapped it when the dog opened his mouth and like put like broccoli in there.
Oh no.
That was so
he
funny.
doesn't like meat. I don't like this meat.
He thinks the broccoli is meat.
Oh, that's so mean.
Hen
Mama
isn't a
said-
fan
yeah.
of sausage and mayo. You're not a fan of
Ew.
sausage mayo?
Sausage.
Mama says it's a kebab pate, tasty with the bacon and tomato, otherwise slightly bland. Obviously, the meat from a kebab, normally the doner meat is lamb, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well,
I don't eat them a lot, to be honest.
You don't have kebab shops in America, so like, I'm glad I'm not the only Brit here, and we can discuss this with me.
No. Ours are like they're Brazilian, where they have the meat like on a.
Well,
thing,
this is
and they just
Turkish,
carve.
isn't it? Or
Yeah.
Greek, Turkish and Greek.
I feel like if I
It's
ate a kebab
originated.
now, I would bloat out. Like, I would bloat out like crazy, because anything like that now, it just bloats me out. So I look like I'm freaking pregnant with twins
It's
or
good drunk
something.
food. It's good drunk food, though. And you've had a
I
drink.
guess it's good when
and
you're
you're
drunk.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like,
The best drunk food, no, drunk food, the best drunk food was in London. There's this place called Walk to Walk, and it's basically you can make it up. You say like, oh, I want this and this and this and this, and they'll make it all up for you in front of you, and they give you such a big portion, and it's so good. Like, you can have anything in there you want. And that was good drunk food. Whenever I go to London, to central London, I'd always get that. It's so good.
That's right, Claire. The finale to a night out on the big market. You listen up.
Oh,
What'd you call this again?
It's a pepperami.
Yeah, pepperami. Yeah. It was like meat inside a little plastic condom. And squeeze it out. It was good though.
Oh goodness.
Oysters smell horrible, I think. I don't like seafood. Issa said, I tried oysters for the first time. Never again.
Have I tried oysters? I don't know. I can't remember.
The only oysters I like is the
remember-
ones that you can get pearls out of them. The freshwater oysters.
Yeah, they're cool.
I love opening them. You can buy it on Amazon and
They have
open them.
actual
You can get all
pearls
the
in them?
pearls. Yeah. Yeah, I love
Wow.
getting them. Yeah.
I got
I've
one
some
my
pearls
dad
in there.
when I was young and started to visit him in Texas. He would take me to the bars with him
oh,
and tell everybody to not to say swear words because his daughter was in the bar. Okay. Anyway, he got me a little pearl out of an oyster once. They're really rough, if I remember correctly. They're kind of rough before they put them through the thing that smooths them out,
Yeah.
aren't they? Yeah. Sorry.
I'm probably going to dream about
I
food
don't know.
now, which I have done before. I've dreamt about food, and I'm pretty sure, like, no, I remember this dream now. It was like, there was loads of food, there was like chocolate cake, and there was everything there. And I was about to eat it, and then I woke up, and I was like, you serious? So I was like, two
That's what
drinks
had the
too.
condom, Margot. This is the condom that the pepperami was in.
That's a skinny condom, that.
Yeah, it is. I can't
Yeah,
even
who
put
said
my finger in
supposed
that.
to fit?
Pencil penis.
My pepperoni.
I haven't had one of those in ages, actually.
The
I
They
should have
have
sent him
chili hot ones. They have chili
Oh,
hot
yes.
ones as well.
Yeah, I said I was going to send him the black ones next time. You know, the ones in the black wrapper.
Yeah.
Because
Those
Gary
must
yeah,
be
yeah.
bigger.
Gary likes. No, it's not bigger. It's the same size.
I'm just
It's just a different. It's just got spice in it.
kidding. I bet.
You mean because it's in a
No,
black
it's-
wrapper? Bloody hell, Gary.
I don't always dream about food. No. Hen's asking me if I dream about food.
Yeah.
Not all the
Oh
time.
my God, I do.
You know the
man.
dream I had the other day? It was strange.
Oh, what happened?
Rob the rules. To answer your question, it's Emma P. Emma P's the other person.
Me, Rob. You're always forgetting me.
Let me just
Forgot to say hi to me the other day.
You can see the names now.
Speaking
Oh, you
of,
couldn't see the names.
it's about 20 minutes before he goes on, guys, and I have to charge this laptop battery a little bit before I jump on his stream. So
Indeed.
I will
Yeah, you
see
go.
you all later
Cool.
on Rob's stream.
We'll see you there.
Bye,
Bye,
kid.
guys.
See you there. Rob,
See
it's
you
me,
later.
Emma P. He's
I
like,
know
found it here for Gary, Kiwi, and question mark.
Show your face.
Not
No,
alive.
She doesn't like
Oh,
a face
you don't
on
have
YouTube.
to. That's all right. You have a lovely face.
I was. I know, not for YouTube.
Ah,
I can't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something else. Yeah, no, my dream. I dreamt I was pregnant and I was almost ready to drop, but I had nothing ready.
oh my
Like I didn't have no crib or anything like that. It was so strange. And then after that, it turned into me wanting to go to the toilet in the dream. It was one of them. But like apparently, like Hen told me yesterday, apparently it means I have a plan in action that is gonna happen or something.
Yeah, because dreaming of babies is like fertility things coming into fruition and stuff like that. But that's
I
not
hope I'm
something
not
I've not
pregnant.
mentioned. Is No, it doesn't mean you're pregnant when you have a dream of a baby. When you are pregnant, you have proper weird dreams, like proper.
Oh gosh,
proper
not looking forward to
strange
that.
Dreams,
You're
like
in the shower, Rob, but you're typing.
No, you do. You have proper strange dreams. Like you look at your baby and they turn into like a cat or something random like that.
Oh no, that would scare me. No, I don't want that in the future.
I had a dream when I was pregnant with my first one that he was like running around a track in there.
Oh wow.
Like just running.
Mm.
And I was
Little
looking at
flash.
my belly and it was going like weird.
Oh wow.
That's pretty wild.
Well, I'm not looking forward to those, and I'm not looking forward to being extra hungry, and I'm not looking forward to going to the loo extra more.
Robbie's in the shower right now whilst he's watching this
Yeah,
stream.
that's
Whilst
a
he's typing.
great visual. Thanks
I know.
for that visual.
We did. I know we didn't need
I'm
to
going to
know.
my happy place.
Easy,
Pineapples.
double pregnancy dreams don't get pregnant.
Pineapples.
Water.
Safety word.
Pineapple.
Speaking of dreaming about food, I mean, have you ever had a dream where you like have something, like just really good, like say a slice of beautiful pizza, and you're about to take a bite of it, and
You wake up. Yeah, that's exactly what I had before.
Yeah.
No.
But you're not listening.
And I said,
You're not listening.
I said that before. I was about to eat chocolate cake or something, and then I woke up out of it, and there was a whole table full of food.
Yeah, I thought you
And
were
then, like-
saying something about that, but yeah.
I've also dreamt about really nice clothes. I've had like a nice clothes in a wardrobe, and then I woke up and I don't have those
It's not
clothes.
there. Exactly.
Like,
where
I'm
is
just remembering
it?
all the kind of dreams I have.
You're all disappointed.
Yeah, like what?
Either if you don't want pregnancy dreams, don't get pregnant. Pregnancy dreams are the weirdest. Like you have proper weird, vivid. They're so vivid because your sleep is really disturbed. Because you, especially late in your third trimester, when you're really big and you have to, because your body gets used to the baby's routine. So you're like waking up every few hours. I don't know if you use the same Fanta, where you wake up, like a few weeks before you're giving birth, like every 2 to 3 hours. to go to the loo as well, because your bladder feels like you're being pushed on by a 10-pound child, even though it's only really about 7 pounds.
I had toddlers. They were 8 pounds and 12 and a half.
Oh, mine were only
And I'm
little.
5'2" and was 105 pounds.
Holy cow!
My
Yeah.
girls were the
Wow.
my girls were the same weight, £5.10, and my little boy, he was my biggest, £6.5. I have small babies because I only have one kidney, and my kidney function dropped massively before when I was at about 35 weeks, so they had to induce me because the baby.
Oh wow.
So I had to like go and have a meal. They was just a little bit stinky. I had to put them in them little tiny micro nappies, which was so cute. I don't know if you know which ones I mean. The ones that literally fit on a doll, and they're so
Yeah,
so
little.
tiny.
Oh.
Little like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I've still got some. My girl says
I've
when my
also-
friend was pregnant, she dreamt she was a bottle of milk, and they left her on the doorstep.
Abandonment issues.
That is crazy.
I am
Bottle
milk.
of milk. Well, I guess when women do give birth, they kind of are milk. They're like kind of bottles. They're human milks, aren't they?
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
But yeah, I was going to say something else. Have you ever dreamt of something, then it's come true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
Like,
whole
It's
list.
like a deja vu.
Yeah, like one time when I was working at this cafe branch, basically it was cafe company, but there was branches all around, and this other branch would always want my help in real life. So I dreamt one time that in this week they're going to ask me for help, and it happened. They asked me for help in real life, and then it happened twice to me, same thing. And then I was like, okay, right, time to dream about winning the lottery, and then that never happened. I didn't win the lottery in my dream, and I didn't win the lottery in real life. Although my mum won the lottery the other day, she won £30.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Then half of it went to more lottery. So yeah.
Drink. I was warned about drinking dreams wide awake. I was thinking I had a drink.
I drank. Like you read it in Southern.
Hi Tanya. I think we're about to end soon, aren't we?
Yes, yeah, I'm going to end it here because I need to get time for like Gary might want a cig or whatever before Rob's stream. I know why.
Yeah.
And,
I need to go for a wee, make another tea that rhymes, and then reply to messages.
Go for a wee, make another tea. Then
Yeah.
go to Rob's and wee. I love
Okay,
that. It's nice talking to you, Emma.
I don't live in a posh area at all. I don't know how I sound posh. I was brought up in my area all my life, so I don't know how I'm posh. I guess my family's posh, so I guess that's where it comes from.
Thank you all for joining me. Yes.
Lovely.
Let me just use my finger pad here. Keely Raid on Rob Reel's channel, because Rob is going live now. If anybody has the link for Rob's stream, put it in the chat so it can make it easier and everyone could just jump over there.
Everybody knows how to get to Rob's channel for sure.
I know.
Thanks,
It's just
Tanya.
nice.
Rob's rules. Yeah, it's true.
Right, so are we gonna say Keely Party Raid, or no, Keely Dream Raid? We should say that. Keely Dream Raid. So you have to put the dream, because this was the theme of this stream. So
everybody, when you go to Rob's stream, put hashtag I dream of Keely.
No,
you have to put that. That's you.
Yeah, that's you.
We're gonna
You know,
put
like I dream
Keely
of
Dream
Jeannie.
Raid.
You know, like the show I Dream of Jeannie, and it's I Dream of Keely.
You do.
Yeah, hit the like button on your way out, guys. And if you're going to Hen put in the link there for everybody,
like
so you
that.
can just
There you go.
click on that link and you can just head straight over to Rob's channel. Me and Gary are going to be on there. Tiffany is as well. I'm not sure who else is going to be on there, but we'll see you on there in a few minutes. He's about to go live. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And I've got more random streams like this coming on Fridays. I'm going to set up a paranormal stream, and I have got in the works some spiritual talk streams coming with some other spiritual mediums such as myself, one of which who has a church where I've done platform work at her church as well, is going to be coming on here, and we're going to talk about all spiritual stuff. I am in the middle of making a Britney Spears video about what's going on with her, so watch out for that. That is going to be coming up soon. Obviously, I'm going to be bringing the Johnny Depp videos out for years, and me and Gary have done a mindfulness video, but I need to check because I kept glitching. I'm going to get that up soon in the next few days. And of course, Oracle Cash on a Tuesday. Phantasmagorical, what have you got coming up, Gail?
I'm supposed to be doing a movie review with JFD.
Nice.
About it. I don't have a whole lot. I've got ideas, but nothing set yet.
Yeah.
So
Well, you guys need to check out her videos anyway, her channel, because you do have some nice ones up there, especially the birthday one for Johnny that you did. It was awesome.
Oh,
Loved it.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Phantasmagorical, please make sure you go and subscribe to her.
Thank you.
I'll just be in the chat. Like I don't do videos, so I'll just be in the chat.
You could just be a live troll like me, Emma.
Yeah, I'll be the Brit troll.
I'm the American troll. You're the Brit troll. We'll be
I was gonna say, Keely, you were gonna do that the craft stream, right, where we color and then
I'm gonna
everyone.
Yes, I'm going to be doing that as well. I don't know when. I haven't set up a date for it, but we're going to do like a chill mindfulness stream where people are just going to do crafts, and me have Gary playing his guitar or something, or have a recording of him playing his guitar on there. And we're just going to be colouring and chatting and just vibing. And I'm going to set it up where people can share everything directly to a Twitter link or a Discord. I'm going to pin a Twitter link at the top. You can directly go and share what you've done whilst doing that stream in there, and on my Discord as well. Yeah, so it's going to be like an interactive one where everyone can join in what they're doing, which is going to be really fun. And it can be anything, whatever you like doing, whether it's colouring, painting, knitting, sewing, whatever, writing poetry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be something amazing. It could be just colouring in a colouring book. We're just going to chill and just have somewhere we can just chill out to, rather than pressurize on a subject or whatever, just vibing. But I do need to set that up. And I'm also...
That was also my idea.
I'm also in the midst of setting up a chronic pain panel stream for the guys as well. I'm trying to get hold of everybody, because I've had one where I've had a panel of women on, including this one over here.
My girl.
But I'm going to do one for the dudes. Mrs. Darkfire or whatever.
The dudes.
Right, Rob should be like...
It's true, Hen. Yeah, we do. I do videos with you, but I don't do videos myself. I don't upload my own videos because, yeah, that's... I don't know. Maybe I'll do something crafty in the future, but right now I don't have the equipment and all of that stuff. So
that's all right.
Okay, guys, I'm good.
Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Yes, exactly. Thank you all for coming. And we'll see you all on Rob's.
See you in Rob's.
Go and click on that.
I'll be there in like 5. I'll be there in like 5.
Bye.